are about ready to get ready for this football game. Valwood is playing a difficult schedule this year. As a matter of fact, they play 3 AAA schools, 2 AA schools, and the other 5 schools, of course, are in their region. And this is really going to be a tough season for the Valiants if they can come across and even come out with a winning record. Of course, last week Valwood beat Memorial Day 51-0, and Memorial Day is a AAA school. So we're looking forward to a great season from the Valiants. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Valiant Stadium here in sunny Valdosta, Georgia, where on a cloudy afternoon, temperature in the mid-80s to the low 90s, the Valwood Valiants take on the Brookwood Warriors out of Thomasville, Georgia, for a SCAIS football game. Valwood coming out of Class A, Brookwood coming out of Class AA, both of them state champions last year. This is going to be an important game. Even though it doesn't count in the standings, it's going to count for bragging rights. And fans, this rivalry could rival the rivalry between Valdosta High School and Thomasville. And actually, this year, Valdosta High School is not playing Thomasville. Let me tell you one thing, fans. There's a lot of football going on in this area today. Valdosta taking on LaGrange at 8:30 tonight, and also the Lowndes Vikings taking on Camden County. So for anybody who's a football freak, this is their delight. And I'll tell you one thing, fans. There'll be a lot of football widows if they don't go to the games this afternoon and this evening. But right now, we're focused on the Valwood Valiants taking on the Brookwood Warriors, and this game will start in a matter of moments. This is the Valwood Network. Here at Valwood, awaiting Valwood's entry onto the field. Coaches for this year, David Williams, head coach for Valwood. David coming over, replacing Alan Fort. David was the defensive coordinator, and as I remember from the last 2 years, the defense always played better than the offense, so this is definitely a plus for Valwood. I know, being a good friend of Alan Fort, that we appreciated his presence here, but we do look forward to David Williams' team. Also, we've got Bob Houchins, Mr. Valiant himself, coaching, Tommy Hall, Tim Cook, Elson Bolar, and Paul Simmons. These are the assistant coaches for the Valwood Valiants. We are awaiting the team on the field for this important game. Right now, the captains are out on the field. Number 33, Carl Spinney, and number 11, Don Faircloth for the Valiants. Number 63 out there for Brookwood is Eddie Simmons, and right now I can't see them with the other captain. 24. Number 24, that is Matson Dunaway, a 155-pound halfback quarterback who is a senior from Brookwood. You know, there could be some college players over there too for Brookwood, and I'm sure I know Auburn is over here today looking at this game, and I'm sure they're not only looking at Valwood, but they're also looking at Brookwood. And the toss of the coin. Looks like the Valiants have got their decision here. Bob. Here we go. Valwood won the toss. They have declined to accept anything this half. They will accept next half, and Brookwood will receive. Valwood kicking off, defending the East Gold. In a matter of moments, this game will be underway. What, you still having power problems down there?
Can't get me power to the mic.
Valwood about to enter the stadium right now. This being Valiant Stadium. And here they come. Headed by number 66, Shannon Houchins, number 62, Billy Boatwright. 1985 Class A state champions right here, fans.
Hello, hello. Yeah.
Stadium, we're ready to get underway. Number 31, Todd Peterson teeing up the ball, and this game will be underway in a matter of moments.
And number 40, Jamie McLean, junior 5'10", 170, 41.
Right now the sun's behind the clouds, but we expect
Number 61,
probably no rain today. There's about a 20% chance.
senior 5'10", 210.
Back to receive this kick, number 10, Tom Johnson, number 82, Hugh Ezo, and number 24, Matson Dunaway. Todd Peterson to kick off. Ball goes down to about the 10. Number 23, Reese Houchins in on the tackle. Good play, Reese.
Hold offense.
First and 10 for Brookwood from about the 27, 28-yard line, about the 28. We'll call it first down and 10. Dunaway is your quarterback. They line up in a wishbone with a wide receiver to the right-hand side of the field. The far side is given off to number 89. 80 Morris comes through.
24.
Number
10, Danny Swilly.
Number 24 actually got him, and we don't have a 24. We don't have a 24, fans.
First down and 10.
Swilly got him. Swilly got him. First and 10. Ball now on the 42-yard line. Ball's handed off to number 24, Dunaway.
Madison Dunaway carried the ball in for the Warriors.
Picked up about maybe, we'll give him 2 yards. It's going to be second down and 8 for Brookwood. Valwood lines up in their head-hunting defense. These guys have been around for 2 years, and most of them are seniors. Mike Edwards, number 64, over there on left end on the far side. Ball's handed off to, and there is a fumble. There is a fumble, but there was a flag thrown before the play. 5 yards against Brookwood, and illegal motion is the call. Going to be second down now and 13.
About second and 12 now. Second and 13.
They come out in a split backfield. They're in the I formation. They've got 2 wide receivers to the far side. It's a handoff to number 20, Dunaway again, and he's hit behind the line. And the headhunting unit was out for Valwood, headed by number 61, Mike Garner, in on the tackle. And what can you say, fans? Loss of about 3.5 yards. It's going to be now third down and about 15 for Brookwood.
3rd and 15 for Brookwood.
Number 10, Tom Johnson, the quarterback. You get an I formation with wide receivers to the far side. Watch out for this left end here, fans. It's out here to number 14, and Askins received the ball, but was tackled by Jeff Hall, and you can't get around Jeff Hall, fans. Very rare do you get around Jeff Hall. It's 4th down for Brookwood, and it's punting time, and number 11, Mr. Reliable, Don Faircloth, trots back to receive this punt, along with Jeff Hall.
It'll be 4th and 13 for Brookwood.
Number 10, Tom Johnson, the punter.
Will be number 11, Don Faircloth.
Number 7, Chris Reeves, back there in the blocking back position. It's a fair punt, goes up. It's a signal for a fair catch. Jeff Hall gets tapped there by number 40. And that's Coleman Bennett. 1st and 10 for Valwood. See number 65 checking in for the Valiants. Tommy Nigem. Tommy's the first year here. He is a junior, however. First and 10 for Valwood. You've got Bucky Davis and Hall out here on the far side. Swilly back to pass. It's over here to Jeff Hall. Jeff got it for a completion, and it's a first down. Fans down on about the 45-yard line of Valwood. 1st and 10 Valiants. Swilly got hurt. Well, he got hit after that, and he's limping around a little bit. I think he's going to be okay. Beautiful pass. Valwood is showing that they can throw, and since they lost their quarterback last year, I think a lot of teams wondered about the fact if they could throw or not, but fans, they're coming right out throwing. Stacy Brogdon in the backfield, number 21, along with Maury Copeland. Copeland in motion. Got wide receivers on the far side. Ball's handed off to Stacy Brogdon, but he gets nowhere. Number 7 for Brookwood is Chris Reeves. It's going to be 2nd down, and he looks like he lost about 1.5 yards. We'll give him a 2nd down and short 12. Copeland out of the game. I'm sure Don Faircloth back in. Wide receivers to the far side, Hall and Davis. Brogdon and Faircloth, your running backs. Willie's calling signals. Split backfield. Brookwood shifts over. Anxious. And it's a fake. Swilly's out. He's running. He's going around the end. It looks like he's going to get that first down, fans. He's close. He's close. Down there about the 45-yard line of Brookwood. Danny Swilly on a keeper, and boy, that looked good to me. David Williams calling offensive signals here. And it looks like it is a first down, fans. First and 10 for Valwood on the Brookwood 45-yard line. And Valwood starting to mount a drive here. Faircloth is out of the game, and that means that Maury Copeland is in. Stacy Brogdon in, number 21. Swilly, your quarterback. You got 2 wide receivers on the far side of the field. Copeland in motion. Swilly back to pass, throws it over to Copeland, and Maury dropped the ball. I'm sure he anticipated moving before he even thought about going. I don't know if that's right or not. Ed Sullivan over here spotting for me. It's 2nd down and 10. No harm done. Jeff Hall out of the lineup, and let's see who comes in to replace him.
Swilly brings him up out of the huddle. You got Faircloth split out to one side.
All right, Faircloth is out there on one end. You've got a split receivers. Goes to Stacy Brogdon, and he picks up about 7-8 yards. Stacy Brogdon up the middle, number 21. Stacy's been used on both offense and defense, and anytime he's needed, and he's called, he's ready to go, fans. Number 33 checks in, Carl Spinney. Along with, let's see who else. Faircloth's still in there. Faircloth split out on the near side and Davis on the far side. Ball's hand. No. Swilly picks it up, but he's tackled for about a 3 or 4 yard loss. It's going to be 4th down now, and the ball rests on about the 42. Jeff Hall back in. Let's see what Coach Williams decides to do.
About 4th and 7.
Copeland's coming out. Looks like they're going for it.
Ball is on the 42-yard line of Brookwood.
Let's see if they shift into punt formation. Swilly's quarterback. Hall and Davis on the near side. They're back to pass.
Looking over.
And Jeff Hall caught it. Great catch, Jeff. And it's a first down for Valwood on about the 38-yard line. Great catch, Jeff. Ball was thrown way over Jeff's head.
And Scott Haskins.
Fans, if this kid can't play college football, who can?
Beautiful catch by number 20, Jeff Hall.
Maury Copeland back in. Oh, there's a talk in here with Ed Sullivan. And you know if Ed Sullivan's here, it's got to be good, fans. Valwood's got a first down on the 32-yard line. Let's call it about the 31.5, 32. First and 10, Valwood. Swilly flips it to Faircloth. Faircloth goes around with blockers. There's a flag on the play, and looks like he may have picked up about a yard, but the yellow flag jetted out. And it looks like some sort of call from the head linesman or looks like holding. That's going to move them back if Brookwood so elects. It looks like the ball is almost where the play started from, but they're going back about 15, so it's going to come back to the Brookwood 46-yard line, 45.5. So it's going to be first and 25 for the Valiants from that point. Jeff Hall in and Don Faircloth out. They're calling it now a personal foul. Hall out to this near side, Davis out to the far side. Swilly's your quarterback. You got split backfield. Swilly back to pass and throws it. It's up for grabs, but it's incomplete. Two Brookwood players lunged for it, and because of the fact that they lunged for it, it came up for a naught, but Swilly definitely was in a no-pass situation right there, fans. Second down 25. Hall out, Faircloth in. First and 10 for the, I mean not first and 10, second and 25 for the Valiants. Now you're in the I formation. Pitch back to Copeland. Copeland comes around and picks up about 2 yards. Looks like 2 to 3 yards at the most for Maury Copeland. It's going to be third down. We need to get this ball down in within Todd Peterson's range. So it brings up a third down now. Shannon Houchins, Billy Boatwright, Tommy Nigem, Mike Edwards, Mike Garner all in on along the line here. Number 33 also Carl Spinney. Again, they got a wide receiver to one side. It's given to Faircloth, and he gets nowhere. It's about a yard lost. It's going to be fourth down now, and I'm sure the Valiants are going to punt this ball away.
And Chris Reeves in on that tackle.
You've got about 2:59, 2:58 in this first quarter. Number 88, Anthony James in. Better known as the Valwood headhunter. Number 62, Billy Boatwright back to punt. Don Faircloth back there with him. You've got number 24, Matson Dunaway, and number 14, Scott Haskins back for Brookwood. Ball is skidded along the ground, but Boatwright gets it and he punts well. And Dunaway gets upfield. Let's see who got him over there. Down around the 24, it's Stacy Brogdon in on that. It's going to be first and 10 for Brookwood from about their 27-yard line. Number 10, Tom Johnson, the quarterback. They line up in a wishbone. Ball's handed off to number 24, Dunaway, and Dunaway gets through for a first down. Picked up about 11 yards. It's over around the 38, 39-yard line. They plays about the 39-yard line. Jeff Hall in on the stop. First and 10. Come on, Valiants now. Again, they're in the wishbone formation. Ball is handed off to the fullback to number 99, Mark Rowland, and Rowland picks up maybe a couple yards.
Brookwood is Tom Johnson, the quarterback. Number 99, Mark Rowland.
Second down, about a long 8 yards for Brookwood, the Brookwood Warriors.
Johnson brings them up to the line of scrimmage for Brookwood.
Again, they line up in the wishbone formation. Johnson is your quarterback, hands off to, he fumbles, and somebody scampered back there and jumped on top of him, and that was Mr. Carl Spinney, number 33 for the Valiants. It's going to be third down now and a short 12 yards.
It'll be third and 12 now for Brookwood.
Brookwood interchanging some of their backs and some of their ends. Number 65, Vic Harrison, coming out on center. Johnson, their quarterback, and they are in an I formation with wide receivers to the far side of the field, being third down and 12. He's back to pass, hits number 14, but I tried to tell those guys before that you can't get past Jeff Hall on that. It's going to be fourth down. Fourth down and about 7. For Brookwood, they're going to have to get a blocker out there on Jeff if they want to get around him. And Mr. Speed, Maury Copeland, trots out on the field to receive this punt along with Jeff Hall. Let's see what happens here, fans.
Number 20, Jeff Hall.
Number 10, Johnson to punt.
Johnson back to punt for the Warriors. He gets it off.
Close to being blocked. Ball is going towards the sideline and bounces it out about the 27-yard line. Looks like we got a flag here on the play. Talking to Valwood, Shannon Houchins out there talking to the ref. And let's see what happens. It's a holding call, declined. Going to be first down, Valwood. First quarter, fans, the score, Valwood nothing, Brookwood nothing. And we're about ready for this second quarter to start.
Valwood 0, Brookwood 0.
At Valwood Stadium. Next week, the Valiants travel to Albany to meet AAA school Deerfield Windsor. Deerfield Windsor, from what I understand, tied at Tift area. Deerfield Windsor being, of course, a tough AAA school, and this will be a real test for Valwood next week. Valwood now up at the line. It's first and 10 from the 29-yard line. Swilly back to pass.
He's looking deep.
And down to Jeff Hall. No, here's number 40. My gosh, Jimmy McLean, and he's going all the way for a touchdown. Valwood 6-0. Great catch, Jamie.
Beautiful touchdown pass.
Getting congratulated by Todd Peterson, who's in to try the point after touchdown. It is now 6-0 Valwood, and lightning struck, fans. Swilly to McLean. And I'll tell you one thing, this offense looks a lot better than it did last year. I can understand that 51-7 score last year. Peterson trying the point after touchdown. Ball is up, it's down, it's back up, it's good. It's good. Faircloth holding. 7-0. You're more welcome. Back at Valwood Stadium, number 31. Todd Peterson teeing the ball up. And we've got from Jeff Hall over on the far side to Bucky Davis over here on the near side. And I don't think I've got enough time to mention all the boys over there, but you can see them. Peterson to kick. And that ball's going down close to about the 7. Izo's got the ball and breaks through for a moment. Let's see who he got tackled by. Let's see who that tackler was. He's still down there. Xander, no, it wasn't. Stacy Brogdon down there. Xander D's also around. But looked like Brogdon was there on the tackle. It's going to be first and 10 on about the 30, call it the 33, close to 34. First and 10 for Brookwood. Ed Sullivan here. You know, if Ed Sullivan's here, it's got to be good. They line up in a wishbone. Johnson's your quarterback. Hands off to number 24, Dunaway, and you can't get away from the headhunter, number 88.
Mike Edwards and
Anthony James, Mike Edwards, and Xander Dees in on that tackle. But I tell you one thing, when number 88 stares you in the face, it's all over, fans.
Dunaway carried that ball, and he was hit in there by Anthony James.
Second and 10. Second and 10 for Brookwood.
Stacey Brogdon.
On about the 33. And there's a flag. There's a whistle and a flag.
On the play.
Handoff to Haskins, but it's going all for naught. Let's see what the, and looks like Brookwood's going to be called for an infraction. I saw number 33, Carl Spinney, clapping his hands, and the ball is being marched backwards. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Illegal motion.
Call there against Brookwood.
Second down now and 15. Appreciate it.
Tom Johnson has him in the huddle, and he brings him up to the line of scrimmage.
Take that.
He's got Scott Haskins.
It's second down and 15. They're in the wishbone formation.
Running a wishbone.
Hands off to the first man. There's a fumble, and somebody, Valwood got it.
Valwood.
It's Carl Spinney on the ball.
Oh, Spinney.
Carl, good play, Carl. All right, let's go.
Have the ball on the 29-yard line.
Ball's on the 29. Valwood's possession. Danny Swilly brings them out of the huddle, and you've got Stacey Brogdon, Maury Copeland, and also Don Faircloth in the backfield. Flag on the play, ball handled off to number 21, Stacey Brogdon, but it looks like penalties going against Valwood.
Get on that tackle for Brookwood.
They're talking to Brookwood. Number 33, Carl Spinney, in with some words of wisdom. Number 40, Jamie McLean, coming out. Boy, that was a great catch, Jamie.
Going to be first and 15 for Valwood from the 34-yard line.
First and 15 now from the Brookwood 34-yard line. Illegal procedure.
Willie brings them out of the huddle and up to the left.
Let's see. Got the same backfield. Copeland's over here on the near side. Davis on the far side.
Maurice Copeland left.
And it's a pitch back to Faircloth. With blocking. Swilly threw a great block. And Faircloth is going all the way for a touchdown. He's in. He scores. Boy, Danny Swilly threw a great block. And for a quarterback to throw a block like that, fans, you know this is Valwood football.
Number 11, Faircloth.
13-0. 13-0 Valwood.
Run in there by Don Faircloth.
Todd Peterson to try the extra point.
Todd Peterson. Faircloth will be holding the PAT attempt. The ball is back. It's down. It's up.
It's good. Close to being blocked, fans, but it was good. Todd Peterson extra point is 14-0 Valwood over Brookwood.
Snapping on the extra point there was number 21, Stacey Brogdon.
Number 31, Todd Peterson kicking off, and ball goes down to about the 7-yard line, fumbled by Johnson. He sees a hole, comes up the field, knocked down by number 41, Maury Copeland, number 25, Bucky Davis, and Reese Houchins was in there. He was kamikaze-ing too, along with the rest of them. I remember last year, fans, we were over in Brookwood this time, and as I remember, the game ended up 16-13 Brookwood's favor, and it was a hard-fought football game. But one of the highlights was getting eaten up by earwigs, and Ed Sullivan remembers as well as I do that we just got totally attacked by him. We were lucky to get out alive, I tell you. It's 1st and 10 now for Brookwood, and they find themselves in a hole, 14-0. Number 14, Tom Johnson, is your quarterback. He takes the ball, goes back to pass.
He puts the ball up. It's number 24.
Number 24, Dunaway catches the ball. And I'll tell you one thing, fans, this Dunaway kid is a good football player. Number 24, Matson Dunaway, and it's first down for the Brookwood Warriors on about the 49-yard line. This game is far from being over, and even though the Valwood Valiants are ahead 14-0, it's a long way, fans. And Brookwood is a great football team. There's no doubt about it. And I'm sure there's plenty of college prospects over there too. We just don't know which one to talk about. But I'll tell you one thing: if I was a college coach, I'd definitely be looking at that number 24 Dunaway. They come out split backfield with wide receivers on both sides. Quarterback comes back, and no, let's see who's Anthony James, the headhunter, gets Dunaway. But I tell you one thing, number 61, Mike Garner, forced Valwood Stadium. Coach David Williams out on the field. Coach Williams has really prepared this group of boys for this football game. My hat's off to him whether they win or lose. I tell you one thing, David is a super person, and I know him well. And I just wish him the very best in whatever he does, especially being the head coach of the Valiants. For second down and about 11 for Brookwood. They're back. They throw the ball, and I knew it was coming, fans. I knew it. The quarterback threw it, and number 82, who's ISO, he had to take his eyes off that ball because it was floating, and he looked, and then he kind of glanced ahead, and the ball went tumbling to the ground. Third down and about 11 to go.
Third down and about 12 yards to go for the Warriors.
They come out again with wide receivers.
Running out of the eye. He's got Madison.
And they're in the I formation. The quarterback goes back, and he's being pressured. Number 99. Looks like he may have a first down. Oh well, there's a flag. There's a flag. Let's see what it is.
The flag on the play. Hold the phone.
Number 99, Mark Rowland. And boy, I tell you one thing, Brookwood had them going. They suckered them all in and flipped that ball off to Rowland. And I tell you one thing, when 99 comes charging at me, I run the other way.
Completed in there by
but there must have been an infraction. I think it was on number 80.
Penalty on the play, a long one, 15 yards.
15 yards.
From the point of the...
it was on number 80, and that was Jason Morris, who apparently did a little clipping on the side. Anthony James calling defensive signals, rightfully so.
Ball is on the 45-yard line of Brookwood.
So it's now third down and about 17. And they've got a split backfield. Wide receivers to the near side. Quarterback back to pass,
Bootleg.
As expected.
He puts it up, a long pass to
And Dunaway's got the ball.
And he breaks one tackle, he breaks another tackle, and he's still on his feet. And he's
Let's see, brought down over there by Anthony James and Bucky Davis. But that, fans, that's a first down. Mercy, we had him way back, and we let him get away.
Initial hit in there by Denny Swilly that time on that play.
That was a good pass play. Copeland now in at one of the defensive safeties along with Bucky Davis and also number 21, Stacy Brogdon. First and 10, they come back out in their ever-present wishbone. And the ball's handed off to number 82. Izo carries the ball and may have picked up about 2 yards.
And Stacy Brogdon in on that tackle for the Valiants.
Brogdon in on the tackle. It's going to be second down and
2 yards there.
Short 7. Long 7, I'm sorry. Long 7. Valwood desperately needing to hold on. You've got 6:22, 6:21 counting down in this second quarter. Valwood leading 14-0 over a stubborn
Brings it down the line.
Brookwood team, and Izo goes through, and Izo gets down to about the 10. It's going to be first and goal from the 10-yard line.
Bucky Davis, Maury Copeland in on that tackle for the Valiant.
Come on, Valiants.
Going to be 1st and 10.
It's almost 1st and goal. Let's just say it's 1st and 10 from about the 10 and a half.
Make a first down.
So this is holding time now. Not only for Valwood, but for Brookwood, too.
Johnson brings him out of the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. He's got number 31, John Daniel, number 82, Hugo Ryder.
Looks like there's a timeout on the field. Timeout, Brookwood. We've got Jack Broomberg up here with us, the wild field goal kicker.
Off in there to number 99.
Number 99 took that play. That ball is number 99, Mark Rowland.
Tackle was made by Mark.
Picked up about 3 or 4 yards. Copeland on the stop, as I was saying. We've got Jack Broomberg over here who kicked the winning field goal in the state championship for the Valwood Valiants, and I'm sure that Jack has got some things to say at halftime. We'll try to get in a few words with Jack and see what. Second down now and about a long 6. Yeah. Second down 6. They're in the wishbone. Ball's handed off to number 40. Number 40, which is Coleman Bennett. He breaks down to about the 4-yard line.
Tackle in there for the Valwood Valiants.
Down around the 4. It's going to be 3rd down now and a long 4 for Brookwood.
3rd and 4 now for Brookwood.
Brookwood calls timeout. Timeout with. There's a lot of talk over here about FSU and Nebraska Cornhuskers, but I'm going to be looking out for those Ole Miss Rebels. See how they do. They play in Memphis State tomorrow night. Quarterback hands off, fakes it, cuts back in, gets down to about the 2. It's going to be 4th down and about 2. And fans, this is nitty-gritty time.
Mike Edwards,
4th down, and Valwood calls timeout, and David Williams trots out on the field. This is going to be Valiant Stadium. David Williams trotting off the field. Looks like it. Down there with Coach Bob Houchins, Coach Tommy Hall, Coach Elson Bolar, Coach Paul Simmons, and Coach Tim Cook. It's 4th down and about a yard for Brookwood, and they're about a yard away from a 1st down and about a yard away from a touchdown.
4th and 1.
They're in the wishbone.
He takes the snap down the line. He hands off
to Dunaway, and Dunaway goes through for a touchdown. Brookwood scores. The score now 14-6 Valwood. Timeout, Brookwood. Valwood 14, Brookwood 6. Let's see what the Warriors have got up their sleeves. It looks like they may be going for more than 1 point, which is kind of extraordinary. I don't understand this. Apparently they may not have a field goal or extra point kicker.
Number 24,
so let's see what they do.
He's back to pass over to Dunaway.
It's no good, no good. And I've got a feeling that Brookwood may not have that extra point kicker. Looks like that. 14-6, even though Brookwood does not have a 6 up there. It's 14-6 now, Valwood Stadium. Wouldn't be surprising if Brookwood didn't go for an onside kick. With 4 minutes left in this half, let's see what they do. It looks like they're jumping around. No, it's about a halfway. It's to Don Faircloth. Faircloth comes around. He comes around and down by number 99. Rowland in on the tackle, down about the 34-yard line. All right, Valiants, we need to get something going here. Number 65, Tommy Nigem, checks in for the Valiants.
By Don Faircloth.
1st and 10 for the Valiants from their 34.5-yard line with 3:35 left in this half.
Okay, Swilly brings them out of the huddle. And
Danny Swilly, your quarterback. Hall on the far side, Davis on the near side, and you've got Faircloth and Copeland in the backfield.
Swilly takes the snap.
Ball handed off to Faircloth and picks up about 2 yards.
Faircloth on that
Second down, about 8 for the Valiants.
2 yards by Faircloth. Ball's now on the 36-yard line. Dancing Don Faircloth.
305, 304, 303. Faircloth out of the lineup, and let's see who goes in. I'm sure it's going to be Jeff Hall.
Swilly brings him up to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and a long 8.
Got Jeff Hall split wide to the right. Brogdon and...
Hand off to Copeland. He breaks. No, I'm sorry. That's Stacy Brogdon.
Stopped by number 74, Lance Palmer. Great run in there by
Stacy Brogdon picked up about 6 yards. It's third down and about 3.
Pick up of 6 on that play by Mr. Brogdon. Third down and 4.
Hall out of the lineup. Bucky Davis coming over to the near side.
Bucky Davis split out to the left.
Copeland and Brogdon.
To the right.
Faircloth to the right. Pitch back to Copeland. Copeland. He's going. He comes around the other way. He may do it. He may come.
Good block in there.
No, he's tackled.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled by number 24. Matson Dunaway on the tackle.
Number 24.
All he had to do is break that one tackle, fans, and he was gone. So Valwood goes back into a punting formation with 1:42 left on the clock. And it appears to me that Valwood may be tiring a little bit. You look at the Brookwood team, and there are a lot more players over on that side than there are on our side. Number 24, Dunaway, and number 10, Johnson, back to receive from the punter, Boatwright, for Valwood.
Stacy Brogdon centers the ball. It's fumble.
Boatwright picks it up.
Running with the ball. And he's tackled on about the 30.
There is a flag. There is a flag. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. It is a face mask. It is a face mask, fans. There's a face mask penalty over there, and if it is a 15-yarder, that means that Valwood's got a first down. Let's see what they do.
Face mask violation there called against the Brookwood Warriors.
And believe it or not, fans, Valwood picked up the first down. As Boatwright was going down, one of the Brookwood players stuck his hand in there, and it was all over as far as the official was concerned. Number 65, Tommy Nigem, reporting in.
Big break in there for
Davis on the near side, Hall on the far side.
Bucky Davis split wide.
You've got Brogdon and Faircloth in as running backs.
Swilly takes it.
Swilly back to pass.
He's looking deep.
And here he's thrown down to Bucky Davis. He got it! Bucky Davis caught it, and he's going for a touchdown. It's a touchdown, fans. Valwood scores. Lightning struck again, and I'll tell you one thing, fans, this Danny Swilly is something else. What a throw, what a pass. Valwood now 20, Brookwood 6, awaiting the point after touchdown from Todd Peterson.
Beautiful pass there from Danny Swilly.
Wow, Channel 44 was here and left, and boy, did they miss something.
Todd Peterson will be
mercy. Todd Peterson going for the extra point.
Faircloth will be holding.
Faircloth holding. Ball's down. Kick is up. It's good. It's good. Valwood 21. Brookwood 6.
Valwood. Brookwood 6.
Back here at Valwood Stadium. Peterson kicking off. 33 seconds left.
Johnson and Madison Dunaway.
Ball's kicked to Dunaway. Comes up the middle. He's got it. And tripped up by number 21, Stacy Brogdon.
By Stacy Brogdon.
You've got 26 seconds left on the clock. The ball at the 35-yard line of Brookwood. Valwood 21, Brookwood 6.
Made a good hit.
Boy, I'll tell you one thing. The Valiants have just shocked the lights out of Brookwood as far as this passing ball game. It's been something else. I have not seen a Valwood team throw like this.
Running out of an eye.
Number 10, Johnson, the quarterback. This is going to be Pass City, fans. And the ball's tipped up. And Stacy Brogdon was sitting there looking for it. And I'll tell you one thing, fans. If he'd have caught that ball, it'd have been another 7 points. No doubt about it. Second down and 10 with 2 seconds left on the clock. But boy, that would have been lights out as far as Brookwood was concerned, because Stacy Brogdon was sitting there and daylight in front of him. Johnson brings them out. They're in the I formation, wide receivers to the far side.
To his left.
Quarterback goes back. There goes down to Izo. Swilly over there. And that's it, fans. That's the end of the half. Valwood 21, Brookwood 6. Back here at Valiant Stadium, some halftime stats. Valwood has a total of 58 yards on the ground. Brookwood has 50. The passing yardage, let's see, Brookwood was 4 out of 7 for 63 yards. Valwood was 4 out of 6 for 156 yards. Danny Swilly doing a fantastic job. Let's see what else we got here. First downs, Brookwood 1, Valwood 11. So there weren't any there. There was one fumble lost, and that was by Brookwood. No pass interceptions. Scoring in the second quarter, 72-yard pass from Swilly to Jamie McLean was the first touchdown for Valwood, and Peterson had the extra point was good. 35-yard run by Don Faircloth with a Peterson kick. And then Brookwood came back, and 2-yard run, and I can't remember exactly who it was by. By Dunaway. Dunaway was one, and the extra point was no good. And then on a spectacular 57-yard pass play from, let's see, Swilly to Bucky Davis. And Valwood went ahead 21 on Todd Peterson's kick. Valwood is going to go ahead and receive down here at the west end of Valwood Field. Brookwood to kick off. We'll be back in just a moment. At Valiant Stadium, number 89, no, I'm sorry, number 65, Harrison kickoff.
Rolling along, passing.
Goes down and goes out of bounds. Copeland carries it out of bounds about the 19. It's going to be Valwood 1st and 10. I think Maury had some thoughts about letting it go out, but the Brookwood players came ever so close, and Maury picked it up wisely and scooted out of bounds. It's going to be 1st and 10 from about the 19 and a half. Jack Broomberg here, along with Mr. Ed Sullivan. 1st and 10 for the Valiants. Swilly brings them out, number 10, and boy, Danny has been supreme, just supreme.
Swilly brings them out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage.
Ball's handed off to Stacy Brogdon. He breaks through for about 3 yards. Is that Maury or Stacy? Stacy Brogdon. That's what I thought. Number 21. He picked up about a short 4.
Number 63.
Will be 2nd down and 6.
Shannon Wiggum and John Daniel.
Bucky Davis out here on the near side. Number 40, Jamie McLean, out there on the far side along with Don Faircloth. Split backfield. Ball's handed to Copeland, and I tell you one thing, fans, they're keying on Maury, but Maury picked up about 3. It'll be 3rd down and about 4. A long 4, almost 5.
Good, strong defensive hit in there that time by Lance Palmer.
Palmer on the tackle.
And Eddie Simmons for Brookwood. Swilly brings him out of the huddle up to the line of scrimmage.
Hall out here on the near side, and there's a timeout by the referee. Let's see what's going on here.
Timeout on the field. Jeff Hall split wide to the left for the Valiant.
All right, time's back in. Number 65, Tommy Nigem, your center. Swilly, your quarterback, split backfield. Hall on the near side.
He handed it off.
It's pitched back to Faircloth.
Swilly picks the ball up.
Swilly picks it up, but knocked down about the 10-yard line. It's going to be 4th down for Valwood. The play looked like it might have gone, but
and Hal Russell.
Just a bad exchange between the quarterback and the running back.
Brookwood.
4th down, and Billy Boatride back to punch. You've got number 24, who number 24 is
Boatride is back to punch.
Dunaway, and he is a dangerous runner. We need to keep that ball away from him if we can. It's a low snap. Boatride gets the kickoff, but it's not a good punt. It goes out about the 28.
About the 19-yard
19.
Of the Valiants.
Let's see where that ball goes out of bounds.
On the 19-yard line of the Valiants.
I thought it went out around the 29, but apparently I didn't see it correctly. Yeah, but they mark it on the 29. Valiants are going to have to dig in on this one. Brookwood can get back in this game if they can stick this ball in the end zone. They come out in an I formation with wide receivers to the near side. Johnson is your quarterback. He hands off to number 24 to Dunaway, and Dunaway may picked up about 2-3 yards off the left side.
Anthony James made the hit, and 21, Brogdon. Xander Dees in on that tackle.
Anthony James and Stacy Brogdon in on the tackle. It's going to be 2nd down and about 7.
Going to be 2nd and 7 for Brookwood.
Number 40, Jamie McLean in,
17 yards.
Replacing Xander Dees.
Johnson brings him up to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what the problem is here. All right, we're ready to go. 2nd down, 7. Split backfield.
Handoff
to Dunaway, and Dunaway gets tackled almost at the line of scrimmage. He may have picked up about 1 yard.
3 yards there.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 5. Maybe a long 5. 3rd and a long 5. Come on, Valiants, let's dig in.
Third and a long 5 for...
Wide receivers on the near side. They come up in an I formation. And again, we've got a momentary timeout. Let's see what the problem is. Looks like an equipment problem.
An official timeout.
All right, time's back in now. Mike Garner having some equipment problem.
And Cullen Harvard split out to the
wide receivers to the right, I formation.
He goes back to pass.
And the quarterback's being rushed, and he's out of bounds. It looked like there might have been a late hit. Yeah, there is a late hit.
Jamie McLean made the tackle.
There is a late hit over there. Boy, and that hurts. It's going to penalize him halfway and give him a 1st down.
Flag down on the play.
Mercy. I kind of feel like the Brookwood fans over there were influencing the official, but it looked like a flagrant violation. It gives them 1st down and goal at about the 8.5-yard line. Maybe around the 8. So now we get to the nitty-gritty. See if Valwood can hold him here.
Johnson brings him up to the line of scrimmage.
In the I formation again with wide receiver over to the right. Ball's handed off to Dunaway. No, it isn't either. No.
Number 82,
and I'll tell you one thing.
by Stacy Brogdon.
Brogdon over there, and if it hadn't been for Stacy Brogdon, there would have been 7 points on the board. And it was Izzo going around the left end, but Brogdon was there on the spot. They picked up maybe about 2 yards. Second down, and the ball rests at the 5. Brookwood taking a long time. This could be close to maybe being a delay of the game. Let's see what happens.
Man in motion.
Hand it off, and there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play, and I think it's going to be against Brookwood. Looks like it's going to be against Brookwood. I think the number 99 who came across was rolling. I think he started heading upfield too quick. And I think it's going to be 5 yards. Valwood seems to think so. And they are talking to Valwood. So it's going to be now, it's going to be second down and 10 from the 10. Which definitely helps out the Valiants. And the Valwood Bulldog, number 50, Xander Dees, enters the game, replaces Jamie McLean.
The second down from the 10.
Second down and 10 from the 10. You got wide receivers on the far side, split backfield. Number 24, Dunaway, looks like he might. And the quarterback is looking for him. He throws the ball, but he threw it more to Anthony James.
There was a man putting the heat on.
There is a flag, and it looks like there's going to be some intentional grounding. Let's just see what happens. It may be a personal foul.
Flag on the play, on the phone.
Maybe a personal foul. So the ball goes back to the 5, and it's going to be now second down and 5.
Penalty.
The first down.
Half the distance for the goal.
It's going to be first down and 5.
Going to be second and goal from the 5-yard line.
First down.
First down.
And that hurt, fans. Boy, we're getting killed on these penalties.
And Tom Johnson brings them up to the line of scrimmage.
Back in the wishbone.
Takes the snap.
Ball handed off to Dunaway, and he's in for a touchdown. He's in for a touchdown.
Brookwood.
And that hurts.
Madison Dunaway has now picked up his second TD of the day on a 5-yard run right up the middle.
And I'm sure they will go for 2. 6:57 on the clock. Valwood now leads 21-12. And I'm sure Brookwood's going for 2 on this one. I don't quite understand why they didn't try to kick the extra point after the first one, but they got wide receivers on the far side and the near side, and number 31 doesn't know exactly what he's doing, so there's going to be a timeout. About time in here in the third quarter with the score of Valwood 21, Brookwood 12. 6:57 left on the clock, and Brookwood is going for 2, and they got wide receivers on both sides. Then the I formation.
Johnson.
Quarterback back to pass, throws it, and it's incomplete. It's incomplete. No good. Valwood leads 21-12.
21-12.
Valwood ready to receive the kickoff. Number 41, Maury Copeland. Number 11, Don Faircloth, and number 20, Jeff Hall. 88, Anthony James also back there. And they will receive the kickoff from number 65, Vic Harrison. The last time Harrison kicked, it was not too far. Let's see what happens.
Will be Vic Harrison. The ball's up.
The ball's up. Now it comes down to Jeff Hall. Jeff gets it. Comes up the middle. Jeff comes up to about the 30-yard line. So Valwood now has 1st and 10 from the 30, and we need some offense, Valwood. Let's get them Valiants.
And number 40, Coleman Bennett also in there for Brookwood.
1st and 10. Jeff Hall to the near side. And Valwood comes up in a full house backfield. Copeland is your eye back. Pitch back to Copeland. Comes back to the, oh, mercy fans. He got pulled down from behind, but if he'd have turned that corner, it would have been daylight.
On about the 25-yard line for...
Back around about the 27. It's about a 3-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd down 13 for Valwood. Brookwood's starting to get tough in this 3rd quarter, and Valwood's got to have to mount something. Number 33, Carl Spinney, out here on tight end. Hall on the far side. Official calls timeout.
How about a big hand for
5:48 left in this 3rd quarter. Swilly is your quarterback. Full house backfield. Hall split out to the wide. Faircloth. And Faircloth comes around and picks up about 7-8 yards.
Good block in there by number 41, Marie Copeland.
About 7 yards.
Pick up of 8 on that play by Denson Don Faircloth.
It's going to be 3rd down and about a long 8 from about the 32-yard line.
Jump ball split.
Hall out to your far side. You got a full house backfield again. Faircloth is your eye back. Ball is pitched to Don Faircloth. He comes through and comes down to about the 35-yard
line. After a pickup of about 3 yards.
That's going to bring up 4th down, and now Valwood's going to have to get a good punt. Brings in number 62, Billy Boatwright, to kick. And you've got number 24, Dunaway, and number 10, Tom Johnson, back to receive the punt.
4th down, Boatwright back to kick.
Good snap. Boatwright punts, goes down to Johnson. Johnson, and boy, Jeff Hall hit him down there about the 32. 1st and 10 for Brookwood from their own 32.
Brookwood will have the ball on about their 33-yard line.
First and 10, ball rests on the 33. Johnson's quarterback. They come out in a wishbone full house backfield.
With the ball. Number 10, Tom Johnson, calling the signal. He takes the ball.
Ball handed off to number 82, Izzo.
Izzo.
And Izzo may have picked up a few inches, but not far. Boatwright in on the tackle. Number 62. 2nd down. A long 9 for Brookwood. 3:29, 3:28. Valwood leading 21-12 in this 3rd quarter of a hard-fought ball game.
For the Warriors.
Wide receiver to the near side. Split backfield. Up, there's the flag on the play. And one of the Brookwood players jumped the gun, needless to say. So that's going to march them back 5, and it'll be 2nd down and around 14, long 14 for Brookwood. Second down, 14. Brookwood comes up to the ball. You've got wide receivers on the near side. Split backfield. As a matter of fact, it's an I formation. Ball's fake to Dunaway. Ball's back to pass, throws it, and it's almost intercepted by Danny Swilly. Danny snuck around in front of number 35. Ball was intended for Cullen Harvard.
Good pressure back there on Johnson by Carl Spinney.
Spinney back there on top of Johnson, and
ran a beautiful route for Brookwood. He was wide open. Danny Swilly made a great defensive play.
It's going to be now third down and 14. Again, Brookwood comes out in an I formation. Wide receiver to the near side.
Got number 40, Coleman Bennett. Split right, wide to the right.
And it comes on an option to Dunaway. And Anthony James comes over and does some headhunting. Over here.
Number 88.
Anthony James there on that tackle. And it brings up a fourth down and 8 yards for Brookwood. Brings up a punting down. Here at Valwood Field, it's fourth down. Number 10, Johnson to kick. Back to receive is Maury Copeland. Ball is centered kind of poorly, but no, there's no contact there, fans. Copeland gets the ball, breaks about 2 or 3 tackles, and comes up to about the 40-yard line. It's first down. First down. The kicker did a good job of acting, but the ball was very well mishandled, and he was lucky to get that kickoff at all. It's going to be first and 10 for Valwood on their own 40-yard line. And we need some scoring here now, Valiants.
And John Daniel made a great hit in there for Brookwood.
Danny Swilly leads them out. Is your quarterback. You've got split backfield with Faircloth and Maury Copeland. Wide receivers Hall. And it is still Jeff Hall, and he caught it first. I tell you one thing, Jeff Hall has caught some pretty passes in this game. It's going to be second down in about 1.5 yards, maybe 2. We'll call it second down in a short 2. McLean out. Carl Spinney in. Looks like Carl may be having some problem with one of his legs. Number 21, Stacy Brogdon in. Jeff Hall out.
And number 25, Bucky Davis, is coming out.
Brogdon and
Out to the left side.
Copeland are your running backs.
Dennis Willie brings him to the line. He's down. He's calling the signal. The snap. He hands off
to Stacy Brogdon, and Brogdon comes through for a first down. It's first and 10 Valwood, and that may be the first down. First down for Valwood in this second half with 1:18 to go. That shows you how tough Brookwood's been.
Carl Russell was also in on that stop for Brookwood.
Carl Spinney out, and looks like Coach David Williams wants a timeout. And it is timeout with a score of Valwood 21, Brookwood 12. Talking here about the Valdosta Wildcats. I'm going out on a limb and predicting Valdosta to win that game, and I pick them to win by 7 points over LaGrange. Wide receiver to the near side, Bucky Davis. Pitch back to Maury Copeland. Copeland breaks a couple tackles and comes up to about the
Number 99.
About the 44-yard line. But getting back to that Valdosta LaGrange game, that's going to be a tough game tonight, fans. And LaGrange coming in with eight major college football players, the possibility of them going to play major college football. You know, that's tough. That's tough. But I feel with the home team advantage and the ghost over there that Valdosta will come out ahead on this end. Wide receivers on both sides, split backfield.
Swilly back to pass.
Swilly back to pass, throws it. Oh, almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. Rowland almost intercepted that one, but if he hadn't been there, it would have been in Jeff Hall's hands.
75 there, David Hand was the man putting the pressure on the quarterback for Brookwood.
Swilly looks like he might be a little shaken up, but I think he's going to be okay. Carl Spinney back in. Jamie McLean out.
33, Carl Spinney checking in the
It's
ball.
going to be third down now and about
coming out.
a long 7.
Swilly brings him up to the line of scrimmage.
Davis on the far side, Hall on the near side.
Wide to the right, and Jeff Hall out to the left. Jeff Hall calls timeout for Valwood.
Timeout, Valwood back in. David Williams trots off the field. It's third down and a long 7. And let's see, Hall and Davis are your wide receivers.
Swilly down.
Swilly back to pass, throws it out to Jeff Hall. Jeff's got it, and it's first down. It's first down, and it was close to a face mask over there. Number 24, Dunaway, looked like he grabbed him by the face mask, but I don't think the official saw it. It's going to be first and 10. Jeff Hall out there, and that was a great catch. Great catch. Faircloth comes in, replacing Hall. You've got Faircloth, Brogdon, and Maury Copeland in the backfield, along with number 10, Danny Swilly. Right now there's officials mix-up, it looks like. I don't know. 1, Brookwood 12. Valwood moving the ball down on the Brookwood 35-yard line, first and 10.
Up to the line of scrimmage.
Ball handed off to Copeland. He gets stopped at the line of scrimmage by one of his own players, but moves in for about 2-3 yards.
Rowland saved that touchdown. Number 99 made the tackle.
Going to be second down and 7 yards to go for the Valiants. Jeff Hall checks in. Copeland checks out. David Williams shuffling in his wide receivers and running backs. Hall and Davis to the far side. Brogdon and Faircloth are your running backs. I have yet to see Mike Edwards catch one, but you never know. Back over to Jeff Hall, but he was hit. He was hit before he caught it, and they said he caught it. But I guarantee you one thing, he was hit before he caught that ball.
Number 31 over there on that coverage, John Daniels, excellent coverage over there.
Somebody said that he didn't catch it. Wait a second now. I thought there was some pass interference. I thought there was pass interference on that one, fans. Somebody said it was incomplete. What about the interference over there, Mr. Ref? Davis on the far side. It's third down and 7. Faircloth over here on the near side. Split backfield with Copeland. Ball pitched back to Copeland, and he's gone. He's gone, fans. He's gone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Corey Copeland. Good run, Maury. Copeland in from 32 yards.
That was about a 32-yard touchdown there.
Runs the score up to Valwood 26. Brookwood 12. Todd Peterson in to try the point after touchdown with Don Faircloth holding.
Todd Peterson will be attempting the extra point. Don Faircloth will be holding the snap.
Ball's down, kick is up, it's good.
And it's good.
Valwood 28. Brookwood 12. Okay, Reese Houchins, 20. Cameraman, I can't get a word in edgewise, but we've got a few players out here I want to mention. Number 82, Tracy Richardson, and number 23, Kamikaze Reese Houchins. And Todd Peterson kicks off. The ball goes down, bounces around the 10 to Johnson. Johnson comes up the field. Who was it?
Tackled in there by Stacy Brogdon, number 20.
Looks like Brogdon, Hall, and Don Faircloth made the tackle. It's going to be first down and 10 on, looks like about the 26, 26 and a half. Valwood 28, Brookwood 12 with 10:47 to go in this fourth quarter.
Defensive backs in the ball game now for the Valiants. Number 10, Danny Swilly. Number 20.
Number 10, Johnson brings him out in a split backfield. He drops the ball and lands on it. Number 61, Mike Gardner.
Gardner falling on the quarterback there.
He smelled it and wanted it. Just a few seconds too late. Number 11, Don Faircloth in replacing number 10, Danny Swilly, and I think Danny deserves a well-reserved rest here. Well-deserved rest, more to put it.
Bring him out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and 15, maybe even more than that. Looks like about 16 for Brookwood. They're in the I formation. Quarterback back to pass and does hit his number 35
Tackle made
by Cullen Harvard in on that reception. Davis and James in on the
number 35
tackle, but it's going to be
Harvard.
Third down and about 2.
Reception there by Cullen Harvard.
Come on, defense, let's stiffen. Shannon Houchin's out here on the near side on the end, and number 61, Mike Gardner, on the far side on the end, and then you've got some meat in between too. I formation, wide receivers to the right. You know it's where it's going. It's going to number 24, Dunaway.
Flags on the play.
Flags go down. Let's see what the call is. Everybody's trying to calm down. Number 33, Carl Spinney. Carl got a little excited. I guess somebody must have lifted their hand, and Carl automatically knew that it was doomsday. So that moves them back, and instead of having third down in about 1.5 yards, it goes to third down in about 6.5. And now the referee signals timeout. I don't think the referees think so, but apparently so. 8:53 left on the clock, and Valwood holds a 16-point lead over the Brookwood Warriors out of Thomasville, Georgia. They line up in an I formation with wide receivers on both sides. Third down in about 7. Quarterback throws it to, no, it's incomplete. Number 35, Cullen Harvard, was the intended receiver, but dropped the ball, and it's going to bring up fourth down. There was a host of Valiants around him. Carl Spinney comes out. Jamie McLean goes in. No, I think Carl is going to remain in, and Jamie McLean's coming out.
Carl Spinney checking in the ball game now for the Valiant.
Looks like Brookwood may be going for it. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. This fourth down, they got wide receiver to this side of the field. I formation, quarterback back, throws it, and I don't know if he got it or not. Did he? Yeah, he did. First down. First down to Harvard. They came back and threw the same play. So it's going to be first down for Brookwood. Come on, clock run, 8:35.
Gardner in over there on that tackle for the Valiants. Pickup of about 8 on that play for Brookwood. First down and 10 from.
First and 10 for Brookwood on just a few inches from the 40-yard line. They're in a full house backfield. And somebody left a little early, but the ball is handed off to Dunaway. He picks up about 4.5 yards. Going to be second down and 6. Xander D's in on that stop. Number 50, the Valwood Bulldog.
Good defensive play in there by Xander D.
Second down, 6 yards to go. Brookwood comes out with wide receivers to the near side. They're in the I formation. Dunaway is your I back. Johnson, your quarterback. Johnson goes back to pass.
He's looking deep.
And the ball comes into number 31. Down John Daniel. He fumbles the ball. Valwood recovers. It looked like Xander D's on that one. Good play, Xander. Ball goes over to the Valiants.
Don Fairclough.
Also, Anthony James and Don Fairclough in on that play. I mean, 1st and 10 for the Valiants. Looked like Brookwood had something going and made you feel a little uneasy. But whatever you want to say, the strike of luck or the forced play or whatever, Valwood's got the ball.
Stacey Brogdon and Don Fairclough in the backfield now.
Hand off to Stacey Brogdon. He breaks through for about 5-6 yards.
Good yard for
It's going to be 2nd down and 5. Brogdon, the ball carrier. Carl Spinney in, replacing Jamie McLean.
In on that tackle for Brookwood.
So you've got Don Fairclough, Stacey Brogdon in the backfield. All right, let me go. Let's go. All right, time back in. Valwood 2nd down 5.
To the line of scrimmage. He's got Don Fairclough and Stacey Brogdon.
Fairclough and Brogdon, your running backs. Hand off to Stacey Brogdon. It looks like he's close to that 1st down. He's down there close.
Looks like he's about a yard short.
It's going to be about 3rd down and about a yard. Stacey Brogdon on that.
Look like Lance Palmer.
Going to be,
for Brookwood.
let's see, Maury Copeland checks in, Don Fairclough out. We've got some amateur photographers here now, fans. So don't blame me if the thing doesn't come out right now. I'm not going to mention names. Wide receivers, hands off to Brogdon, and he's got the 1st down. He's got that 1st down, fans. He's got the 1st down. 1st and 10 for Valwood from the Brookwood 44.
4.5 yard line. It's going to be awful close.
It's 1st down.
1st down, Valwood.
Spinney checks out.
Hard running in there by number 21, Stacey Brogdon for the Valiants.
Jack Broomberg here on the video now. We got some amateur photographers here, fan, but we'll make it. Brogdon and Copeland, your running backs. Fairclough in there too, and Hall far to the far side. Back to Copeland, and comes through, hits, and comes down. Copeland comes out to about the 42-yard line.
And Eddie Simmons in on that tackle.
And it looks like Maury is injured.
On the field.
Let's see what the problem is here.
Time is out on the field.
Timeout with 5:09 left in this game. Valwood 28, Brookwood 12. Where'd he get hit?
I don't know. I think he got hit in the growing.
It doesn't look like his knee.
I think he got hit in the growing.
Copeland's being down, and about 11 yards to go. 3rd and 11. And they're still working down here on Maury Copeland. I think he's going to be okay.
Looks like it's going to be about 3rd.
You got wide receivers, Hall on the far side, Davis on the near side. Swilly back to pass.
He's looking low.
Throws, and Jeff Hall has caught it again. And it's a 1st down for Valwood, down about the 34-yard line. Dunaway in on the tackle, but Hall caught that beautiful pass. I don't know what the percentage is from Swilly to Hall, but there's been a lot of passes that way. 1st and 10 for the Valiants on the 34-yard line of Brookwood. Hall over here to the near side, Davis to the far side. Fairclough gets tripped over by number 35, Cullen Harvard.
Cullen Harvard, living in that backfield.
That play was slow in developing, and as a matter of fact, there's a flag on the play. I believe there was an infraction on Valwood. They just didn't get that play going.
Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Looks like maybe a personal foul. I'm not sure. It is.
Looks like the penalty is going to be a major penalty, and it's going to be against the Valiants.
Valwood's being penalized an additional 15 yards.
The
So
ball back to the 45-yard line
it's about
of the Valiants.
1st and 31. I don't know what the infraction was. No, second.
And a long ways for the Valiants.
So that infraction happened after the ball was down. 1st and 31 as the clock ticks. 3:10, 3:09.
And Stacy Brogdon in the backfield. Dennis Willett takes a snap.
Ball's handed off to Stacy Brogdon, and Brogdon goes up into a pile, a host of Brookwood Warriors.
Lynch Palmer in on that hit for Brookwood. And number 7, Chris Reeves.
Number 7, Chris Reeves in on that tackle.
On that tackle for Brookwood.
Also Palmer. It's going to be 3rd down and 31. No, looks like about 3rd down and 29. Same difference. Wide receivers, Davis and Hall.
Flanker split out, Jeff Hall. Bucket
And
Dennis
Willie goes up the middle on a quarterback draw. Picked up about 7 yards. It's going to be 4th down. And I feel like number 62, Billy Boatwright's going to enter this game and kick Brookwood as far down into a hole as they can be. You've got 2 minutes 5, 2 minutes 4, 2 minutes 3. Valwood 28, Brookwood 12. Dunaway, number 24, is your single safety. Ball snapped back to Boatwright, and the punt.
He gets it off, a good punt. Dunaway calls for a fair catch.
The ball is bouncing around and is down about the 18-yard line, 18, 19-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Brookwood from that spot with a minute 39 left in this game. And it looks like Valwood is on its way to winning its 2nd ball game of this year, and this was an important ball game, fans. This establishes Valwood as one of the top contenders in the South as far as Class A, Class AA, or even Class AAA.
Tom Johnson brings the Warriors up to the line of scrimmage.
Johnson's the quarterback. They're in the I formation, and you know what he's going to be doing.
Right. He called the count. He's back to
quarterback back to pass. Johnson back to pass, and it's incomplete.
Ball was incomplete. He was looking
for number 82 for Ezo, Jeff Hall over there.
Coverage on that play was provided by number 20, Jeff Hall.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Next week, Valwood travels to Deerfield Windsor over in Albany, and of course Deerfield Windsor is a AAA school. Valwood's already played one AAA school over at Memorial in Savannah and beat them 51-7. I'm not saying that Valwood's going to win that one, but it'll be a tough game as usual for both teams. I formation, quarterback back to pass, and the ball thrown down. Jeff Hall, Dunaway catches it, and he's going all the way. Faircloth, it may catch him. Faircloth does catch him and knocks him out. Don Faircloth went all the way across the field, caught him and knocked him down. So Brookwood still does not have a touchdown.
Beautiful pass in there from Tom Johnson to number 24. Madison Dunaway. Dunaway turned on the speed, and Don Faircloth ran him down. Great play in there by number 11, Don Faircloth.
It's going to be 1st down and goal for Brookwood from about the 8-yard line of Valwood. And there's only 55 seconds left in this game, but I'll tell you one thing, fans, that Don Faircloth showed what kind of speed he had as he cut across the field to catch Dunaway and knock him down about the 8-yard line. First and goal. Quarterback back, and it's knocked up in the air. It's caught. Oh, and dropped. Anthony James had that ball in his hands and dropped it.
Anthony James.
Mercy. Anthony was looking at
Looked like Anthony
He was looking down there at the Valwood goal.
ball that time. Good defensive play in there by.
Going to be second down and goal. 48 seconds left in this game. Valwood 28, Brookwood 12.
49 seconds left.
They come out in the I formation, wide receivers on both sides.
He's got him down. He's got Madison Dunaway split out to the left.
Quarterback back. Throws it out. It's incomplete. It's out of bounds. Going to be third down and 8.
Goal line. It was incomplete. His pass to Cullen Harvard.
44 seconds left on the clock.
Jeff Hall.
Jeff Hall over there. Well, whether or not Brookwood scores, my hats are off to Coach David Williams and his staff.
The hat you got?
I really don't have a hat, but my congratulations to the whole
Third
Valwood
goal
staff.
from the 9.
Third down and goal. Wide receivers both on near and far side. I formation. Quarterback back to pass, flips it over number 7. And Brookwood scores with 41 seconds left in this game. Score is now
Beautiful play.
Valwood 28, Brookwood 18.
Chris Reeves.
I would suspect that pass play to be there again. And I can expect, hopefully, that Valwood will expect it too. They are going for 2. They haven't gone for 1 the whole game. Let's see what happens.
Brookwood's going for 2. Johnson's got him at the line. He's back to pass. He's
Back to pass. And it's no good. No good.
Harvard.
Valwood 28, Brookwood 18.
Coverage over there by Jeff Hall and Xander Dees.
Score at Valiants Field with 41 seconds left on the clock. Don Faircloth back to receive this kickoff. Valwood 28, Brookwood 18. The Valiants are looking for an onside kick, but you know, stranger things have happened.
Kicking off. It's an onside kick.
It's an onside kick.
And
Jeff Hall catches it.
Falls on the ball.
What can you say, fans?
Flags on the play.
Let's see, they're talking. They're talking. They don't. I don't really know if they're going to penalize either team. They're penalizing Valwood. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Kind of sad because Hall was already down and then he got hit. But, you know, referees are human too. So
Personal foul.
we've got 39 seconds.
Valwood will have the ball on their 34-yard line. 1st and 10 from their 34.
Looks like Brookwood's got a timeout. Coach David Williams out there giving words of wisdom. He's done a terrific job this afternoon, and I look forward to him to continue doing a good job here at Valwood. I wish him all the success in the world, and I know that Valwood will have a fantastic season. Valwood comes out. Danny Swilly, your quarterback. Jeff Hall back in deep eye back to protect against the fumble. Swilly just falls on the ground.
Falls on the ball.
And the clock rolls. 33, 32, 31. Brookwood calls timeout. It's been a hard-fought game, but Valwood has come out with some spectacular pass plays. Valwood more so noted for its running than for its throwing, just has really done some fantastic things through the air.
Out here today. We hope you'll come back on the 26th when Valwood will be playing Bullet. We hope you'll tell somebody else and bring a friend.
Time about back in. We're going to have the same alignment. Jeff Hall's going to be back there to protect against the fumble. I don't think Brookwood's got many timeouts left. Second down and 25 from about the 32-yard line of the Valiants. Swilly falls down, and the clock rolls. 27, 26, 25. I don't think Brookwood's got any more timeouts, fans. I think that could be the game.
Continues to run.
Could be the game. Valwood's going to win this game 28-18 and continue its winning ways as they travel next week to Deerfield Windsor over in Albany. Valwood has established themselves as one of the top runners for SCAIS football in the South Georgia.
Ladies and gentlemen, be sure and come back again.
This is George Limbacher and Ed Sullivan on the Valwood Network, wishing you a happy afternoon.